So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this team has a great engine room in the shape of this guy, Tchouaméni. The Frenchman being a robust, relentless pressing machine who also excels in ball retention and recycling. I noticed he's surprisingly good at progressing play when on the ball too. Keep watching him.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Taken back almost at once. Well, that has not gone well. Rafinha powering forward here. Rudiger promptly onto that, and that is that. He's got away. Kubo, can he finish? Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Koundé, now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
They have what they wanted. Great chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
De Jong, Koundé, Yamal hurtling down that right flank. And it's Eto'o. The fullback is in acres of space here. Oh, important interception. Rafinha.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pedri. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Can he finish? We've got a goal! They are right back in business.
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Figo. Good ball over the top. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Lewandowski. He's played him through. It's Lewandowski! There's a goal! And the comeback is complete!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Well timed, excellent interception. That's a little off target. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
And he's managed to get free.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it.
Great hit! And that would have been some goal.
And that has to go down as a real opportunity missed. Everything was right until the end.
Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Vigo does really well to win the ball there. Rafinha. Pedri. In with the challenge. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, it's come loose. They get a throw in. Pedri. Balde. Short changes him with that pass. De Jong. Bellingham. Bellingham unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Picked out brilliantly. Mbappe. He's had a shot. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Mbappe plays it short. Real chance here! And now they can clear their lines. Araujo. And the first half is done. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break. Kubo. De Jong running with the ball.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And smartly reclaimed. Oh, good ball, shots on here. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Yamal. Kubo. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Bellingham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Eto'o. De Jong. That's a shade optimistic. Kubo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
And he's picked out the run. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 71.550 espectadores.
Pedri. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the ball's a good one here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Pedri. Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would...
Eto'o, he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Eto'o clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes! De Jong gets rid without sophistication. Big header! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Rudiger chooses to go cross-field. Tchouaméni wins the duel this time. Now it's Ferran Torres. He gets big! They've done it! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They win it back and bit hard.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Pinches it off him. Alaba gets across to intercept that. Oh, this looks sharp. Bellingham. Camavinga. Heads it! They are rampant! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Madrid blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Shot a goal! Sticks it away!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Now it's Mbappe, and the finish! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Madrid
22
can make their change now with a break in play.
El
Well, for
dorsal
me,
7.
this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Fermin. Ferran Torres. Mbappe. I'll keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Madrid have the chance to go the other way.
Habrá 6 minutos.
Oh,
de
super find. He's through now, shapes to shoot! And yes, it's there! And they are cruising away. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So now the difference is 3. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Lejeune. Pedri. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And we're done. Madrid can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.